Okay, so a few months ago, they released this particular application, Google Earth Studio, and it is like a better version of Google Earth. And what the best thing about this particular app is, you can animate the keyframes inside this particular app, and this particular app is inbuilt in your Google Chrome. And what you can do is, you can just animate your points in your map and then animate the keyframes and then move accordingly, like a zoom in or a pan or a swirl kind of effect, or you can do anything like that. And the best part about this particular application is that you can export this file and import this file in After Effects, and you can store all the animation keyframes, all the animation points and track points inside After Effects. Like whatever animation track points you have done in your main application in the Google Chrome, you can have all the animation track points in After Effects as well. Like whatever you saved there will be saved here as well. Now, total disclaimer, I did not know about this particular application. I just found out this video on YouTube, and I thought I need to make this video so that you guys can understand how this thing works and how to make the animation using this particular software. Now, long story short, when you just go to this particular website, you need to log in using your Gmail, and it will take some time to review your account, to review your proposal for using this particular application. It will take you some time. You cannot just use the app directly when you just log in. So you guys need to actually wait some time. Now, with that being said, you guys need some permission for using it in your short films or any other films. For YouTube, maybe a little bit of attribution in your videos will be enough, but in your like commercial projects, you need some permissions. So you guys can definitely check the permission panel out from the link in the description of where you can use this particular application and where you can use this particular footage from this particular software. So with that being said, and I have just explained the animations from the first part till the end in After Effects and in the Google Chrome application as well. So you guys can just check it out. With that being said, what's up guys, this is Samy here. Welcome to a new video. I hope you guys are having a great day. With that being said, if you like my kind of content, then do subscribe to my channel because I am very close to 10,000 subscribers. And with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so after you log in and stuff, this is the panel which you are going to see. So you can choose the resolution, duration and the frame rate. I am choosing the frame rate as 24 FPS. And then after that, I'm going to click on start. And then this is the main project panel which you are going to see, which is very similar to the project panels of any editing software. There are some options here, which is edit, file, view, overlays, animations, etc. Now the first thing which you need to do is you need to search the location. In order to search the location, just click on that particular search panel and then search Eiffel Tower. In my case, I'm searching Eiffel Tower, but you can search anything which you want. So it will directly redirect you to the Eiffel Tower location. Now the quality of this particular video may depend on the quality of your internet as of now. So by which we mean that the render quality right now depends on the quality of your internet, but when you render it out and export it, it will be at full HD quality. So don't be afraid of that. So now what you need to do is you need to go to File, there is New, there is Blank Project, there is Quick Starts like Zoom to, Point to Point, Orbit, Spiral, Fly to Orbit. So these are some pre-made animations which you can already apply onto your footage, like the effects of After Effects and stuff. So these are some pre-made animations. So I'm going to use some pre-made animations, but if you guys want, you can just play with the keyframes which is there on a project panel and make your own animations. But in my case, I'm going to just use the pre-made ones. So I'm going to choose the spiral one because that seems the most coolest one. So now what you need to do is you need to choose the main center location, which is Eiffel Tower in my case, and then click on the green arrow, and then you will see it will be slow depending on your computer, but don't worry, after you render it out and export it, it will be at full quality. So this is just rendering and playing back at the same time, so it is a bit slow, but when you just export it, it will be in full speed. Don't worry about that. So as you can see on the left hand panel, the map is there on the move in. That is actually the camera which you have already seen in After Effects. I'm very sure of that. So this is the camera and this is the motion. And that is actually the track point and the track path. And it looks really good. So now what you need to do is you need to click on that green arrow. So now what you need to do is you need to click on the green arrow. And then after clicking the green arrow, you will see another time code. This is actually the duration of this particular animation, so I'm going to set it at 10 because I want it to be a little bit faster. And then click on the green tick, and then this is the panel which you are going to see with all the keyframes already made. Now if you want, you can adjust the keyframes right here, but in my case I'm going to just simply export it. So now what you need to do is you need to set a trap point to this particular map, to this particular Eiffel Tower. So first what you need to do is you need to click on the map which is there on the left hand side, which should be there on the left hand side. So in order to do that, just go to view and then choose on 2 map viewpoints, and then you are going to see this particular map. Now what you need to do is you need to zoom in and go to the portion of the Eiffel Tower and then right click and then create new trap point. So now what you need to do is you need to render this particular clip. So go to right hand side and click on render, and then after that you are going to see this particular option. Now go to advanced and then go to include 3D tracking data. This is pretty important, and go to texture quality and set it to high, and then choose a file name. Click on sample, like any file name which you want, and then click on save. And then this will take a lot of time depending on your computer. Just let it render, and then after that we are going to proceed into After Effects. So now we are in After Effects. So after you export the particular clip, you are going to see this. There is footage, sample.tsp and sample.joix. So now after you open into After Effects, go to File, go to Script, run script file, and then run the sample.jsh file, and then you are going to see this. And then you can see that already the entire animation is there in After Effects. And I'm going to change the resolution to quarter so that I can play back a little bit faster. So you can see a white line which is there. That is actually a test line which is not needed. Just delete that particular layer. So as you can see here, the red rectangle is actually the tracking data which is there, which was stored in Google Earth Studio, but it is now in After Effects. So what you can do is you can add any kind of test effects to this particular null point. It is totally tracking in 3D, so it will help you a lot in tracking in 3D. So I'm going to just change the tracking data a little bit on that side. You can just play with the X, Y and Z axis right here. You can just change. All of it is in 3D, so even if you change it, the 3D data remains the same. So right around here will be good. So in my opinion, I'm going to just click on the red arrow. So the red arrow will be my tracking data, will store my tracking data, and it will move in 3D plane along with the track point. So I'm going to just resize it. And change it to 3D right here, and then parent this particular clip with the trap point by dragging the parenting clip into trap point 1. And then in the position panel you will see all sorts of random numbers. Now what you need to do is you need to change the random numbers to 0. Now after that you need to play with the orientation and then adjust it accordingly. Now if you play it back, you can see that the arrow is moving in 3D plane, but it is a little bit disoriented. So I'm going to play with the orientation right here. Right around with the X orientation right here. And that is pretty much it. So that is pretty much it with this particular animation using Google Earth Studio. Now you guys can make your own. It is totally up to you how you guys animate it, and you can just ease in and ease out this particular effects and make your own adjustments and stuff. And do check this video out, from which I got the inspiration from, and that is pretty much it. Thank you so much, and this is Samy signing out. Peace out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you liked my video. So if you are into cinematography, filmmaking, videography and photography, then my channel is just for you. And if you like my kind of content, and if you like the stuff I do in my channel, the free stuff, the transitions, the plugins, the LUTs, the tutorials and all this other stuff, then please subscribe to my channel and make sure that the push notification button is turned on so that you guys can see every time I make a new video. So let's just join our hands and make this family, make this community as big as we can. And if you have any kinds of doubts for the videos, for the later videos, for the future videos, or any kind of suggestion or any kind of talk you want to have with me, then you can follow me on Instagram at this particular link, and I will definitely reply to you as soon as I get the message or see the message. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys, and do let me know in the comment down below about what you guys are creating today, about what you guys are creating with my kind of tutorials and all this other stuff. So please keep on creating and hustle, and with that being said, peace.